Tonight, the heavens are declaring their plans. The first full moon of 2025 isn't just an ordinary lunar event. It's a cosmic command. A surge of energy is rippling through the universe, igniting change, awakening dormant potential, and shaking the very foundations of your reality. This moon isn't asking for permission. It's demanding transformation. It's a call to those who are ready to rise, to step into their true purpose, and to leave behind the chains of the past. If you've been feeling restless, uncertain, or as if something big is on the horizon, this is your confirmation. The shift begins now. The question is, will you answer the call? Or will you let this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity slip through your fingers? Tonight's full moon holds the key to unlocking what you've been waiting for, but only if you're ready to act. Take a moment to affirm in the comments, "I am ready." But before we dive deeper, I have a quick request. Our spiritual messages have faced some challenges in reaching a wider audience, and we need your help. So please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Time is of the essence. This energy won't wait for anyone. So lean in, because what I'm about to share could alter the course of your life forever. Let's begin. The celestial shift. The first full moon of 2025 rises as a celestial proclamation, a moment charged with purpose and precision. This is not an ordinary moon, but a cosmic event that sets the stage for the energy shifts that will define the year ahead. Its unique alignment in the heavens is more than just an astronomical occurrence. It's a carefully orchestrated signal from the universe urging us to pay attention. Positioned strategically, this moon acts as a bridge between what was and what is yet to come, a marker of transformation that ripples through time and space. This full moon carries the weight of the year's energetic blueprint, casting a glow that reaches far beyond its physical brilliance. Its light doesn't simply illuminate the night sky, it penetrates the unseen realms of our consciousness. Like a sculptor chiseling away at stone, it works to reveal the shape of our potential hidden beneath the layers of routine and doubt. The alignment of this moon amplifies its influence, like a finely tuned instrument, playing a note that resonates not just within individuals, but across the collective vibration of humanity. Astrologically, this moon is positioned as a cosmic gateway, opening the year with an infusion of dynamic energy. Its timing is no accident, arriving just as the momentum of a new year begins to stir within us. The universe often uses the full moon to highlight themes of culmination and renewal, and this particular moon amplifies those themes tenfold. It acts as the first domino in a chain reaction, triggering shifts that will unfold in the coming months. This is not merely the start of another year, but the commencement of a cycle brimming with the potential for deep, meaningful change. The energy of this moon impacts individuals in profound ways, often stirring emotions and thoughts that have long been dormant. The gravitational pull of the moon doesn't just affect the tides, it pulls on the waters of our inner world, drawing to the surface the truths we've buried and the dreams we've neglected. This is the moon's way of challenging us to confront what we've avoided. It's as if the universe has turned on a spotlight, revealing not only our wounds, but also our strength, urging us to transform our pain into growth. On a grander scale, this full moon influences the collective consciousness, acting as a universal pulse that synchronizes the energies of humanity. Its light connects us in ways we cannot see but can certainly feel. Across the globe, people may experience a shared sense of urgency or inspiration without understanding why. This is the moon, weaving its subtle magic, reminding us that we are interconnected. Its energy doesn't just nudge individuals, it moves societies, urging them to re-evaluate old structures and embrace the possibility of collective evolution. What sets this moon apart is its role as the harbinger of 2025's cosmic theme. The universe has chosen this moment to set the tone, using the moon as its messenger. The alignment of this full moon is like a conductor lifting their baton, signaling the beginning of a symphony that will play out over the course of the year. Each celestial event that follows will build upon the foundation set by this moon, making its energy foundational to everything that comes next. It's as if the universe is saying, "Pay attention. This is where it all begins." Signs the energy is already affecting you. In the days leading up to this extraordinary full moon, many may have noticed subtle yet undeniable shifts in their inner and outer worlds. These are not random occurrences, but rather signs that the moon's energy has already begun to weave its influence through the fabric of our lives. For some, it might feel like the world is speaking in a new, mysterious language, one they don't yet fully understand. These signs, though uncommon, are deeply relatable, showing us that the universe often whispers its messages before it shouts. One of the most striking indicators of this energy is the sudden surge of vivid dreams. These dreams aren't the usual fragmented stories that dissolve upon waking. They cling to your consciousness like dew on a morning leaf. Many find themselves dreaming of themes that repeat, as if the same scene or symbol reappears night after night. These recurring images may carry emotional weight or seem symbolic, like a key waiting to unlock a part of your subconscious. Such dreams are the moon's way of illuminating hidden corners of your mind, urging you to pay attention to what you might have overlooked. The universe often uses the quiet language of dreams to nudge us, for they are a realm where logic has no boundaries, and transformation can begin without resistance. Another common yet perplexing sign is the feeling of being out of sync with the world around you. It might feel as if time itself has changed its rhythm. Moments stretch longer than they should, or days seem to pass in a blur. You might notice small disruptions in your daily routines, like missing appointments or forgetting tasks you never would have overlooked. This dissonance can feel like trying to walk on shifting sands, leaving you unsteady and questioning your footing. However, this sensation is not a sign of something going wrong. It is evidence of the energetic recalibration taking place. The full moon's approach creates a kind of cosmic wobble, shaking loose what no longer fits and preparing space for new alignments. Synchronicities, too, have a way of amplifying as the full moon nears. These are the uncanny coincidences that seem too perfectly timed to be accidents. You might hear a phrase on the radio that echoes a thought you had moments earlier, or meet someone who brings up a topic you've been contemplating in private. Numbers like 1111 or 222 may appear repeatedly on clocks, receipts, or license plates, as though the universe itself is tapping you on the shoulder to say, "Pay attention." Synchronicities act as breadcrumbs on the trail of your spiritual journey, reminding you that there is a deeper pattern to life, even when it feels chaotic. The moon's energy magnifies these moments, aligning threads in the great cosmic web to help guide you forward. Physically, many may notice a sense of restlessness, as though their body is brimming with an energy that has no clear outlet. This can manifest as an inability to sit still, sudden bursts of motivation, or even a strange heaviness in the limbs. It's as if your body is a river, and the moon is stirring its currents, causing waves of change to ripple through you. Some may feel unusually fatigued, as though the weight of the moon's energy is asking them to slow down and tune inward. Others might find themselves with sudden aches or sensations that defy explanation, as if their body is shedding old energy to make room for something new. Emotionally, the energy of the full moon can feel like a rising tide. Small annoyances might suddenly feel overwhelming, or buried feelings could surface without warning. It's not uncommon to feel like a storm is brewing within, even if nothing externally has changed. This emotional turbulence is the moon's way of unearthing what needs to be acknowledged and released. Like the ocean tides it governs, the moon pulls at the waters of your emotional self, drawing out the truths hidden in your depths. This can be both unsettling and liberating, as it forces you to confront emotions that no longer serve you. As these signs unfold, they signal an incredible opportunity for spiritual growth and transformation. It's as though the universe is offering you a ladder to climb, but you must first recognize the signs to take the first step. The vivid dreams, the disruptions, the synchronicities, all of these are invitations to look deeper within yourself and realign with your true path. The energy of this full moon is not just a passive force, it is an active participant in your spiritual journey, stirring the pot of your inner world to reveal what has been simmering beneath the surface. This energy doesn't just touch your mind or emotions, it permeates every layer of your being. You might find yourself drawn to practices or ideas you hadn't considered before, like meditation, journaling, or exploring spiritual teachings. It's as if the moon's energy acts as a magnifying glass, bringing clarity to the areas of your life that need your attention. These feelings of restlessness, disconnection, or synchronicity are not random. They are the signals of an energetic upgrade in progress. Just as a snake sheds its skin to grow, you too are being prepared to step into a more expansive version of yourself. In many ways, the moon's energy is like a master artist working on a canvas. Every brushstroke, every shade of light and shadow is deliberate, even if the final picture is not yet visible to you. The signs you are experiencing are the brushstrokes of this transformation, seemingly chaotic, but part of a greater design. They ask for your trust and your willingness to step into the unknown, for it is there that true growth resides. These uncommon signs may feel disorienting, but they are far from meaningless. They are the universe's way of speaking to you, urging you to pay attention to the subtle shifts around and within you. The energy of this full moon has already begun its work, setting the stage for a profound journey of renewal and alignment. As these signs continue to unfold, they offer a chance to embrace the changes taking place and step into the flow of transformation that this celestial event is bringing into our lives. The portal effect, energy gateway opens. Tonight, as the full moon ascends to its luminous peak, it doesn't merely light up the sky, it opens a gateway, an energetic portal bridging the seen and unseen. This portal is not a door you can see or touch. It is a vibration, a shift in the very fabric of energy around us. Imagine the full moon as a cosmic conductor, orchestrating a symphony where every note reverberates with possibilities. This is the universe's way of amplifying our inner thoughts, desires, and unresolved emotions, creating a field where what we project can ripple outward and return with magnified force. The energy of this portal is uniquely potent, carrying a charge that seems almost electric. It's like standing on the shore during a storm, feeling the static in the air and knowing that something powerful is about to unfold. What sets tonight apart is the moon's astrological positioning, aligned in a way that enhances both release and renewal. It's as if the universe has adjusted its lens, sharpening the focus on what we need to let go of and what we're ready to welcome in. This isn't a routine energetic shift. It's a rare alignment where the currents of the cosmos converge to create a perfect storm for transformation. One of the defining qualities of this portal is its ability to amplify intentions. Think of your thoughts and desires as seeds. On an ordinary day, planting them might yield modest growth, but under the influence of this full moon, those same seeds are infused with the equivalent of cosmic fertilizer. Intentions set tonight are not just whispers into the void, they are broadcasted into the universe with the volume turned up. This amplification works both ways, which means it's crucial to be mindful of what you're focusing on. Positive intentions can soar like arrows toward their target, while unprocessed fears or doubts may find themselves reflected back with equal intensity. At the heart of this gateway lies a profound duality, the balance between endings and beginnings. The full moon naturally represents culmination, a time when cycles reach their peak and prepare to wind down. It's a moment of release, like exhaling a long-held breath. This portal magnifies that process, urging us to let go of the weight we've been carrying, whether it's an outdated belief, a toxic relationship, or lingering guilt. Tonight's energy creates an opening for you to set it down. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack for miles and finally reaching a place where you can drop it. This is the relief the portal offers. Yet, as much as this energy encourages release, it is equally fertile ground for planting new seeds. The moon's light acts like a spotlight, illuminating the possibilities ahead. It's as if the universe is handing you a blank canvas and inviting you to paint your vision for the future. What do you want to create? What paths do you want to explore? This isn't about rushing into action, but about setting clear intentions that can grow over time. The portal energy ensures that what you plant now will have the momentum to flourish in the months to come. Another fascinating aspect of this energetic gateway is its effect on karmic cycles. Karma, often misunderstood as a system of reward and punishment, is more like a mirror reflecting the energy we send out. Tonight, that mirror becomes a magnifying glass. Actions, thoughts, and patterns you've set into motion in the past are brought to the surface, offering an opportunity for closure or correction. It's as if the portal acts as a cosmic accountant, balancing the books and giving you a chance to make amends or solidify the good you've put into the world. This isn't about judgment, it's about alignment, about bringing your energy into harmony with your higher self. The release aspect of this portal isn't passive, it's an active process that demands your participation. Picture a river clogged with debris. The water is still flowing, but its course is hindered by the blockages. Tonight's energy acts like a powerful current, helping to dislodge the obstructions and restore the river's natural flow. However, you must be willing to let the debris go, to allow the current to carry it away, rather than clinging to what no longer serves you. This is where the moon's light becomes a metaphorical mirror, showing you the debris in your life that needs clearing. The renewal aspect, on the other hand, is a quieter but equally powerful process. Imagine planting a garden after clearing away the weeds. The soil is fertile, and the conditions are perfect. But what you plant depends entirely on your vision. This portal invites you to dream boldly, to envision a future that aligns with your truest self. The energy doesn't promise immediate results. It promises momentum, the steady unfolding of growth if you tend to your intentions with care. The seeds you plant tonight may take time to sprout, but their roots will run deep, nourished by the transformative energy of this full moon. One of the most unique qualities of this portal is how it balances the individual and the collective. While it works on a deeply personal level, its energy also extends outward, connecting us to the greater web of humanity. The choices we make tonight, the intentions we set, ripple outward like stones dropped into a pond, affecting not just ourselves but the world around us. This interconnectedness is a reminder that our individual growth contributes to the collective evolution. As we release and renew on a personal level, we also contribute to the healing and transformation of the collective consciousness. The Gateway tonight is not merely an event to observe, it is an experience to participate in. It asks for your attention, your intention, and your willingness to engage with the energy it offers. This is not a passive moment. It is a call to action, an invitation to align yourself with the flow of the universe. The full moon doesn't simply illuminate the night sky. It illuminates the path forward, casting light on what must be released and what can be created. This is the power of the portal, a moment where endings and beginnings coexist, offering you the chance to step into the flow of transformation with courage and clarity. Unexpected challenges to avoid. Tonight, as the full moon's energy reaches its peak, it creates a profound opportunity for spiritual growth. Yet, like a road winding through a forest, there are hidden obstacles along the path that can trip us up if we're not careful. One of the most common traps is overthinking. When the moon shines its light on our inner world, it's easy for our minds to race, dissecting every thought and emotion. Overthinking is like standing in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Tonight, the key is to observe your thoughts without judgment, letting them flow like leaves carried by a stream, rather than trying to control their direction. Another challenge to navigate is the tendency to cling to the past. The moon's energy often stirs up memories and emotions, making us nostalgic for what once was. While reflecting on the past can be healing, holding on to it too tightly is like gripping a rope that's burning your hands. The more you cling, the more it hurts. The full moon invites you to release what no longer serves you, but this requires courage. It's not about forgetting the past, it's about loosening your grip so you can free your hands to embrace the present. Solitude, on a night like this, is both a gift and a challenge. For many, the idea of sitting alone with their thoughts feels daunting, even uncomfortable. But avoiding solitude tonight can rob you of the clarity and insights the moon's energy brings. Think of solitude as a mirror that shows you your true self, unclouded by distractions. Avoiding it is like refusing to look in the mirror because you're afraid of what you might see. Embrace the quiet, even if it feels unfamiliar. It's in these moments that the deepest transformations begin. Ignoring intuitive nudges is another pitfall to avoid. Tonight, your intuition is heightened, like an inner compass pointing you toward your highest good. However, it's easy to dismiss these whispers of guidance, especially if they challenge your comfort zone. Intuition often speaks in subtle ways, a sudden feeling, a recurring thought, or a sense of knowing without explanation. Ignoring these signs is like turning away from a lighthouse when you're lost at sea. Trust your inner voice, even if it leads you to uncharted territory. Protecting your energy is essential tonight, as the full moon amplifies not only your emotions, but also the energy of those around you. Being surrounded by chaos or negativity can drain your reserves, leaving you feeling depleted. Picture your energy as a flame. Without proper shielding, it can be dimmed by gusts of wind from the outside world. Grounding exercises, such as standing barefoot on the earth or focusing on your breath, can help you stay anchored like a tree with deep roots that withstands a storm. Shielding techniques are another valuable tool for protecting your energy. Visualize a bubble of light surrounding you, acting as a barrier that keeps out negativity while allowing love and positivity to flow through. This is not about shutting yourself off from the world, but about creating a safe space within which you can thrive. The bubble can be any color you feel drawn to: gold for strength, blue for calm, or white for purity. As you visualize it, imagine the light growing stronger with each breath, reinforcing your energy field. An often overlooked challenge is the temptation to dismiss inner work. The full moon shines a light on the shadows within us, the fears, doubts, and unresolved emotions we often push aside. It's easy to ignore these aspects, pretending they don't exist, but avoiding inner work is like sweeping dirt under a rug. It doesn't disappear. It just becomes harder to deal with later. Tonight, take the time to acknowledge these shadows, not with judgment, but with compassion. They are not your enemies. They are parts of you that seek healing. It's also important to be mindful of external distractions. The world around us is full of noise, phones buzzing, people demanding our attention, and endless to-do lists. These distractions can pull you away from the inner stillness needed to connect with the moon's energy. Think of distractions as waves crashing against the shore, pulling you away from the treasure buried beneath the sand. By setting boundaries and carving out time for reflection, you can ensure that the night's energy is used for growth, rather than wasted on superficial concerns. Another trap is the desire to rush the process. The full moon's energy is powerful, but it's not a magic wand that delivers instant results. Transformation takes time, like a seed growing into a tree. Trying to force the process is like digging up the seed every day to see if it's sprouted. It only delays growth. Trust that the energy you align with tonight will unfold in its own time, like the moon's steady journey across the sky. Finally, avoid isolating yourself emotionally, even if you choose to spend the night in solitude. The moon's energy connects us all, reminding us that we are part of a greater whole. Closing yourself off from others out of fear or distrust is like building a wall around a garden. It keeps the weeds out, but also blocks the sunlight. Instead, open your heart to the possibility of connection, whether it's through a kind word, a shared moment, or a simple prayer for those you love. Tonight is a night of immense potential, but it requires mindfulness and intentionality to navigate its challenges. By steering clear of these traps, overthinking, clinging to the past, avoiding solitude, dismissing intuition, and ignoring inner work, you can harness the full power of the moon's energy. With grounding exercises, shielding techniques, and a willingness to embrace the process, you can protect your energy and align with the transformative forces at play. The moon is not just a light in the sky. It is a guide, a teacher, and a mirror reflecting your inner world. Listen to its lessons, and you'll find yourself not just surviving the night, but emerging from it renewed and empowered. Transformative actions. To harness the moon's power, the full moon tonight is more than a luminous orb in the night sky. It is a profound signal from the cosmos, marking the beginning of a year brimming with transformation and renewal. As the first full moon of 2025, it stands like the opening note of a symphony, setting the tone for what is to come. This moon does not merely illuminate the night. It acts as a spotlight, drawing attention to the themes that will weave through the year ahead: personal freedom, collective awakening, and a profound rebalancing of energies. Each of these themes is like a thread, and tonight they begin to intertwine into a greater tapestry of cosmic evolution. Personal freedom is one of the defining energies of 2025, and this moon acts as its herald. Imagine yourself as a bird perched on the edge of its nest, wings twitching with anticipation. The moon's energy tonight is like the gentle wind that encourages the bird to leap into the unknown, trusting its ability to soar. It beckons you to shed the chains of self-doubt and external expectations, allowing your authentic self to emerge. This is not a sudden transformation, but a gradual process, much like the way the moon waxes from a crescent to its full brilliance. Tonight, as the moon shines in all its glory, it whispers that the journey toward freedom begins with a single step, a decision to let go of what no longer serves you. On a collective level, the energy of this full moon resonates deeply with the awakening of humanity as a whole. Picture humanity as a garden, with each individual as a unique flower. For years, some flowers have remained dormant, their potential hidden beneath the soil. This moon acts as a cosmic rainstorm, awakening the seeds that have lain in wait. The energy pours down, soaking into the roots of human consciousness and urging it to grow toward the light. It is a call for humanity to rise together, breaking through the barriers of division and disconnection. The awakening is not always comfortable. It is a process of stretching, reaching, and sometimes confronting shadows, but it is undeniably transformative. This rebalancing of energies, both personal and collective, mirrors the cycles of nature. Just as the seasons shift to maintain harmony in the environment, the cosmos works to restore equilibrium within and around us. Tonight's full moon is a celestial balancing scale, urging us to evaluate where our energies have become lopsided. Have you been giving too much without receiving? Or perhaps holding on too tightly to the past while neglecting the present? The moon's light acts as a mirror, reflecting back to you the areas that need adjustment. It is not a judgment, but an invitation to realign, much like a compass needle finding true north after being shaken. What makes this full moon particularly unique is its role as a catalyst for the year's transformative potential. Think of tonight as the striking of a match, igniting a flame that will burn steadily throughout 2025. The energy it carries is potent, yet it requires your active participation to fully realize its power. Much like a gardener must tend to newly planted seeds, you must nurture the intentions and insights that arise under this moon. The cosmos provides the fertile ground, but it is your effort and focus that will determine what flourishes in the months to come. The idea of planting cosmic seeds is particularly fitting for this moment. Seeds are small and unassuming, yet they hold within them the blueprint for something much greater. Similarly, the intentions you set tonight may seem modest: a desire for more balance, a commitment to self-care, or a goal to contribute to your community. But these intentions, when nurtured, have the power to grow into towering oaks of transformation. The moon's energy acts as a natural fertilizer, enriching the soil in which your dreams are planted and giving them the strength to take root. Another layer of significance lies in how this moon aligns with the overarching cosmic plan for 2025. This year is not just about individual growth, but about the collective evolution of humanity. The moon's energy tonight serves as a bridge, connecting the personal to the collective. Your individual actions and intentions ripple outward, much like a pebble dropped into a still pond. The waves created by your choices tonight will merge with those of others, creating a larger movement toward unity and harmony. It is a reminder that while your journey is unique, it is also deeply interconnected with the journeys of others. The timing of this full moon also emphasizes the importance of beginnings. As the first full moon of the year, it carries the weight of initiation. It is like the opening chapter of a book, setting the stage for the story that will unfold. This is a moment to pause and consider what kind of narrative you wish to write for yourself in 2025. The moon's energy is not prescriptive. It does not dictate what you must do. Instead, it offers possibilities, much like an artist's palette offers a range of colors. The choice of how to use this energy is ultimately yours. While this moon's energy is undeniably powerful, it is also subtle in its workings. It does not shout its presence, but whispers to those who are willing to listen. Imagine walking through a forest at night, guided only by the faint glow of moonlight. The path is not always clear, but the light is enough to guide your steps if you trust it. Similarly, the energy of this full moon requires you to tune in, to trust your intuition, and to take actions that align with your inner truth. The full moon tonight is not an isolated event, but a part of a larger cosmic rhythm. It reminds us that we are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of its unfolding story. Each phase of the moon, each celestial alignment, is like a heartbeat, keeping time with the greater symphony of existence. By aligning yourself with this rhythm, you are not only harnessing the moon's energy, but also attuning yourself to the flow of the cosmos itself. It is an invitation to dance with the universe, to move in harmony with its cycles, and to embrace the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. The energy of tonight's full moon is not something to be taken lightly. It is an invitation to step forward into growth, healing, and transformation. Yet many people find themselves resisting such cosmic invitations. When you neglect or ignore this energy, it's akin to standing at the edge of a river, feeling the current pull at your feet, but choosing to remain frozen in place. This resistance can keep you stuck in patterns that no longer serve you, trapping you in a cycle that prevents your growth. It's like a tree that refuses to shed its dead leaves, burdening itself with unnecessary weight and blocking new growth. The universe has its ways of urging you to move, and when you resist, the energy begins to stagnate, leaving you feeling disconnected from your higher self and purpose. When you ignore the calls for change, you risk falling into the trap of stagnation. Just as water that remains still becomes murky, so too does your energy when it is not flowing freely. The full moon tonight is a powerful force, one that is meant to catalyze transformation. If you resist, it's like holding on to a life raft in a storm, afraid to let go and trust that you can swim to shore. Inaction during this time is a rejection of the flow of energy that the universe is offering you. And just like any force of nature, this flow will continue regardless, but it's up to you whether you choose to be swept along or to stand still and miss the opportunity. The dangers of staying stagnant in the face of this cosmic pull are vast and often subtle. On a spiritual level, resisting this energy can lead to a sense of disconnection from your higher purpose. It's like being in a crowded room and yet feeling entirely alone, as though the universe is trying to communicate with you, but you're too distracted or unwilling to listen. Emotionally, stagnation can leave you feeling drained, anxious, or disconnected, like a plant deprived of sunlight, wilting under the weight of its own potential. The energy of the full moon offers you the chance to shed old emotional baggage, but if you choose not to embrace it, you may find that old wounds continue to fester, holding you back from achieving peace. Energetically, ignoring this powerful lunar influence can block your manifestations. It's like trying to plant seeds in dry, infertile soil and wondering why nothing grows. The universe is always working to bring you what you need, but if you resist, you create energetic blocks that prevent your desires from reaching their full potential. Just as a river cannot flow if its path is obstructed, your energy cannot flow freely if you continue to hold on to old habits, fears, or limiting beliefs. The full moon is not just an event. It's an energetic shift, and refusing to align with it means missing out on the transformative energy that's available to you. This is not a mere inconvenience. It's a critical moment. Each time the universe offers an opportunity for change, it does so with the intention of guiding you to something greater. When you ignore these opportunities, it's like passing up a train that could take you to a new, better destination, only to sit at the station wondering why you never made it anywhere. The cost of inaction is not just the missed potential, it is the lingering sense that you could have done more, that you were capable of greater things, yet you held yourself back. Now is the time to reflect deeply on what you stand to lose if you let this moment slip by. Spiritually, you risk staying trapped in cycles that hold no true meaning for you, unable to grow into the person you are meant to be. Emotionally, you may remain in relationships, situations, or patterns that drain you, rather than lifting you up. Energetically, you may find yourself disconnected from the flow of the universe, missing the synchronicities, the messages, and the opportunities that come when you are in alignment with its rhythms. The cost of not acting is the silence of a life lived in inertia, untouched by the potential for change that surrounds you now. So, as tonight's full moon casts its glow, it offers a call to action, a call to align yourself with the forces of transformation. This moon does not ask for perfection, but for openness, willingness, and a commitment to the process of growth. Just as the tide cannot be stopped, neither can the energy of this moment be ignored without consequence. This is your time to step into alignment with your truest self, to embrace the energy of renewal and release, and to step forward with the universe as your guide. The invitation is clear. Embrace the full moon's energy, listen to the call, and act. The universe has spoken, and now it's up to you. Will you let this opportunity pass by, or will you answer the call to step into your highest potential? This is your chance to rewrite your story, to release what no longer serves you, and to make room for the new, for the transformative energy that the universe is sending your way. Tonight, as the moon reaches its fullest potential, so too can you. The choice is yours. Will you embrace the change, or will you let it slip through your fingers? The universe has laid the path before you. Now all you need to do is walk it. This is your moment to evolve, to shed what weighs you down, and to step into the person you've always been meant to be.